beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
O jogo já começa como, filho? Já. Doidão. Pior que tá um atraso da porra ali. Transmissão, interromper. É normal, bora. Bonito pra porra mesmo o jogo tá. Por favor, tá me ouvindo?
Where'd he gone?
E que bom que o jogo ficou bom mesmo, o pessoal tá falando que o jogo ficou bom. Porque geralmente sequência que depois que tantos anos assim, pros caras fazer merda é foda. Facinho. Eu tenho que jogar os outros jogos da Remedy, mano. Tem o Contra que eu joguei e parei, tem o... Tá porra, que susto. Tem o Alan Wake 1 que eu não joguei também. Caralho. Tá doido. Aumentar mais o volume aqui. Agora posso correr. Ah, pô, tá escuro, hein? Essa TV minha, apesar de ser uma TV 4K de entrada, ela fica um preto até legal, mas ela não fica muito esbranquiçada as partes pretas. Ah, pô, tem um cara aqui? Tem. Ai. Aceita da palavra. Macabro esse bagulho. Que porra é essa? E a preguiça de jogar uma? Caralho. Aberturazinha com esse barulho aí com parecendo o nome, muito louco, né?
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my God, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Esse jogo só faltava a dublagem mesmo, né, mano? Se querer acompanhar o jogo, as cenas e ficar lendo ali, não dá certo, mano.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
Vamos ver se eu jogo ele todo logo, né? Porque o jogo tem mó cota que saiu, tem um tempinho que eu comprei e nada de jogar.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Cadê o pessoal?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Convite, né? Capítulo 1, retorno. Ache os policiais.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
Tomar lugares importantes na sua área. Tá, esse é o mapa. Objetivo 2. Serra do Pé do Corvo. Estacionamento, mercado. Tá, o cara tá ali já. Não tem nada pra fazer lá não. E vai ser daquela, ele vai fazer eu voltar se eu for pra ali. Tá, então, parar de enrolar e ir mais direto. Aposto que esse jogo vai ter uns colecionáveis, os coletáveis pra pegar essas coisas, então...
Hey, over here.
Over here.
Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
FBI.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
When are those damn feds gonna show up, Mulligan?
Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Tá ouvindo aí da besta. Resumo cairia bem algumas testemunhas do crime?
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against
Desliga o rádio que seria melhor.
But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Vamos
I
dar uma
want to see
olhada
the
no
body.
corpo.
How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through
Pior
the
que
hole
pelo
in
que eu
the
vi
fence,
dessa...
down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store.
direção do
You
lado
can't
aqui,
miss it.
né?
Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
O que eu vi, eu joguei esse primeiro capítulo aqui. Tem bastante, acho que vai ter bastante coisa de investigação e eu não sou muito fã disso aí não.
Before we get to the crime scene,
Tanto que eu
there's time
fiquei
to review the facts of the
muito
case
tempo
so
pra passar
far.
essa tela aqui.
Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Você pode acessar o quadro de casos dentro do lugar mental. Tá, aqui ela é meio xaropona.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
Tá, aqui estão os fatos
Everything we know about the previous
sobre o
murders.
assassinato anterior.
Worth taking another look.
Vale a pena dar uma olhada. Você pode usar da zoom, tirar zoom. Tá, vamos começar aqui. Os assassinatos anteriores. Ocorreu uma série de assassinatos perto da cidade de Bridgefall. Encontrar as conexões ajudará na busca do assassino. Tá, método de matar. Pequena diferença nos homicídios. Inchaço e a única coisa em comum entre os corpos, mas não a causa da morte. Traumatismo no tórax. Exposição post-morte à água. Mortem. Por que colocaram essa porra dessa letra? Dá pra entender nada. Notem a água. Aqui. Hematomas em pulso e pernas. Duas das vítimas tinham hematomas. Algumas amarra, correr o cinto. Corte profundo no tórax, coração ausente. A vítima mais recente morreu de traumatismo grave no tórax, condizente com a vítima de 2018. Difícil confirmar devido às condições do corpo. Todos os corpos apresentam inchaço. O inchaço do cadáver é indicativo de afogamento, mas só uma vítima foi encontrada na água. Sim, as vítimas. Todas as vítimas dadas como desaparecida em 2010 sem outros pontos em comum. Ted Lane, dentista, ferimento de faca, inchaço, hematomas no pulso. A vítima foi dada como desaparecida em 2010, encontrada em 2012 e enterrada em uma cova rasa. Mandy Davis, professora, corpo inchado, ferimento grande no tórax. Encontrada em 2018, sem alguns órgãos predadores. O estado do corpo não bate com 8 anos dentro de um lago. Percy Wolf, logista, hematomas, coração removido, tatuagem estranha. Encontrado 2 semanas, ferida no peito, foi considerado a causa da morte. Tatuagens no corpo estão ilegíveis. Tá. Perfil do assassino. Tatuagem post-mortem no corpo. Os alvos dos assassinos não têm traços perceptíveis em comum. Traumatismo no tórax lembra a técnica de corte de açougueiro. Tá, pô, é realmente macabro. Aqui é o mapa. Quem tem a porra de uma coisa desse em casa, mano? Eu achei ridículo. Não bagulho nada a ver. Tá, vamos voltar.
We're just getting started.
Já estamos começando.
Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
O cenário aqui é maldita natureza.
Too much sky.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Mirror Peak. Prodigiosa montanha ao longo da Justéria. Tá. Que aqui não dá pra você ficar vendo muito. Deu. Meio que vira sozinho.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Can I make it, Mulligan?
Já é essa luz aí, mano.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service. ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Cara burrão, hein? Investiga a cena do crime.
We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No,
Obrigado.
you owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table.
Opção disposto na mesa.
Ritualistic.
Ritual. Você desbloqueou sua primeira imagem principal. Você pode colocá-la no quadro de casa. Cena do crime. Tá.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Coincidência. Deu a imagem principal do quadro do início, a nova linha de investigação. Outro corpo foi encontrado, momento perfeito. Preciso ver se tem ligação com os assassinatos que estamos aqui para investigar. É possível ver as metas de quadros do caso. Tá, condiz com assassinato anteriores? Tá, você pode obter pista do corpo para avançar sua investigação. Começar pelo coração, né? Fora do
The killer left the heart right next to the body.
coração, bem ao lado do corpo.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. That's not right.
Está certo.
Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrist. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Conhecimento. As pistas solucionaram a pergunta aberta e desbloquearam uma dedução. Conforme você avança na investigação, novas perguntas serão desbloqueadas, atualizando seus objetivos. Tá, a vítima e assassinos. Descubra mais sobre a vítima, descubra mais sobre o assassino. Tá.
Who is our victim?
Quem é
Who
a
killed him?
vítima?
Need to find more clues.
Achar mais.
Multiple people were here.
Várias pessoas
Multiple
estiveram aqui.
killers?
Vários assassinos.
Someone left in a hurry.
Alguém saiu com pressa e
Knocked the
derrubou
tripod
seu
over.
pé.
Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer.
Ele estava
They
bebendo
spent
lá.
time here, waiting. Was he killed here, or brought here after? For display. Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Tá, é possível descobrir pistas ao falar com pessoas ou examinar o seu entorno.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Tá, o que aconteceu após ele ser demitido? Então ele está desaparecido desde 2010.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Tá.
Large amount of blood on the table.
Muito sangue.
The victim died here.
O vítima morreu aqui.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
Tá, vamos dar uma pensada. Surtou, o FBI o demitiu.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he...
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years
3
ago.
anos atrás. A identidade da vítima, Robert, ex-agente do FBI, saúde mental questionável no momento desaparecido. A vítima Robert é vista pela última vez em 13 anos atrás.
Footprints indicating
Pegadas
multiple
indicam
killers.
vários assassinos.
Quite the party.
Baita festa. Mais de um agressor presente. Cena bagunçada. Crime passional. Premeditado. Mancha grande de sangue na mesa. Vários conjuntos de pegadas.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him.
Esperavam
But
por
why
ele.
Nightingale?
Mas por quê?
He's been missing for 13 years. Why here?
Por
Why
quê?
now?
Por quê? Por que agora?
Profiling.
Analisar
Get
o
into the
perfil.
subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Então, as peças. Usando a intuição saga, pode analisar o perfil de pessoas relevantes, né, para descobrir pistas novas.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for
Tá
13
desaparecido há 13
years.
anos.
How did he end up here?
Como veio parar aqui?
Up from the lake that's not a
Do lago
lake.
que não é um lago.
It's
Está
dark.
escuro.
He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flip the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Tá, isso.
This mug always cheers me up.
Não é a pior, mãe. Tá, acho que eu não tenho mais nada pra fazer. Tá, acho que tem que investigar
The lake is
mais.
connected to Nightingale somehow.
Só aqui.
Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Tá, vamos dar uma olhada no lago.
Well, I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
Tá, porque você parou pra investigar ali.
Tracks.
Pegar
Barefoot.
rastro.
Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
Não faz sentido.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Tem um pedaço de papel no chão. Só isso?
A page full of text
Uma
on
página
one
totalmente
side.
preenchida de um lado.
Not a printout.
Não era
Written with a
imprensa
typewriter. Old school.
das antigas.
Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us.
É pra gente.
The text is about us.
Nosso texto é sobre nós.
The victim was one of their
A
own.
vítima era um dos seus.
FBI Special
O
Agent
agente especial da
Robert
FBI,
Nightingale.
Robert Nightingale.
And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Aterrorizante.
Reading
Reading
the
the
words.
words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Dá uma adicionar.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Muitos mistérios, não tem sentido. Fazendo perguntas erradas. Vai pegar a trilha, esfriar. Mais alguma coisa?
I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Se empacar ou não souber como avançar, não se esqueça de conferir seu lugar no edital.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Tá, retorne. A vítima era dos seus. Vou voltar lá na vítima.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Tá aí.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
É confuso. Siga as etapas. Lava a mão, tira frango da geladeira e tira a soneca. Tá, essa eu tenho que ver não.
A creepy twig sculpture?
Finalizador de gravetos. Tá. Lavar a mão é no banheiro. É 2. Triângulo pra cima e triângulo pra baixo. A geladeira. Triângulo de lado. Vertical. E setinha pro lado, setinha pro outro. munição. Será que pouco é isso? Não pegue nada se você não for uma das árvores. Esquisito.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Tá. Que sirva de aviso, demais invasores. Dizem que o lago é uma caldeira, água formada por erupção vulcânica, não for verdade. Outra coisa, algo menos natural e muito mais criativo pela humanidade desse. Acho que o lago não foi formado, foi projetado. Primeiro desenho. Tá, tem porra nada com nada aqui. Vamos explorar um pouco aqui. Tô aqui. Susto, mano.
Good to see you
Só
still
a
in one
volta do
piece,
bagulho.
Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Tem uma torneira aberta aí. Segundo de 3 de 4, vimos algumas atividades suspeitas. O homem de campo, acho que eu tinha visto se mexer nos arbustos. Nada a relatar. Fechado. Ficha de poker.
They left a lot of garbage. Not the fastidious type.
I'll look around. See you in a...
Time.
Tá, chama. Tá, porra. porra é essa, mano? Tem nada aqui. É louco, o vento balançando, fazendo barulho, isso é louco. Não morava no bagulho desse nem fudendo. Tá, sexta-feira. Eu acho que deve ter maneiro.
Kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey
Caixa
hates the endless
secreta.
jokes about coincidentally having
Descubra
the
uma
same
caixa
name as
da
a fake
seita
detective.
em uma lancheira.
He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Pegar um troféu. Fragmento de manuscrito. Sei que as coisas podem ficar um pouco malucas por aqui, mas se você sentir medo, lembre-se apenas de Alan, que Alan está tomando conta de nós. Você pode usar os fragmentos de manuscrito para aprimorar as armas. Olha só. Segure o botão de atirar para ativar o modo disparo automático. Isso aumenta consideravelmente a cadência de tiro. Não dá pra fazer nada porque só tem um, a escolha é tudo 12. Tá, vamos pro quadro de evidência, página de manuscrito.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Tá. Então,
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Tá, então podemos ir embora. Aqui morava a bruxa de cão, né? Cuidado, talvez o espírito dela ainda assombre este lugar. Bora. Esse jogo eu vou jogar bem assim, bem de boa. Pegar, lendo os bagulho e... Esse eu acho que é o primeiro jogo que eu vou prestar mais atenção, jogar sem pressa.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Tá, não dá pra ver aqui, acho que tem que ir embora, né?
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Tá, valeu.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Tá, eu só passei até aqui, cheguei, passei essa parte, fui pra lanchonete lá e parei de jogar.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
É uma pena que esse jogo não saiu mídia física dele.
Can't fit the clues all together yet.
Eu acredito ainda que vai sair ainda.
Tripod. Tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Tá, vamos ver se no próximo capítulo lá se começa a
Here
ação,
we are.
né? Porque
Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
bora. Esse primeiro capítulo é bem só investigativo.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
Aqui, por causa das poças d'água, tá um pouco estranha a imagem pra mim. Qualidade da imagem, né? Mas é aquela, né? Você prioriza o FPS e os gráficos sempre zoam um
I'm
pouquinho.
gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Não tem nada aqui não. Tá aqui a cidade. Não. Tem que achar o mapa da cidade. Agora sim. Pousada.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Don't know, don't care. Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my
Você me diz, pra que ela tá com essa lanterna na mão?
You'll be the belle of the
Guardou.
just a few more days.
Tá.
Let me guess.
Diner.
The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's
Agora.
nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Por que estavam em Calvert Lakes? Podem me contar o que viram?
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Tá ignorante.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Esse Rincão tá desesperado ali. Tá, porque você acha que era uma seita?
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
Essa menina, eu vou prender você, filho da puta. Vai falar direito.
Cult of the tree. The cult of the tree. Cult of the tree. Oh, and then we found her. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Tá, essa mina achou o quê? Perfil. Aceita da árvore, Dr. Lake.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth. The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree bag, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Tá, só isso.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Okay.
Told you not to keep that thing, Timmy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fez.
Oh, God. Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me. I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl? She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter? Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time. No.
Eita porra.
You're mistaking me for someone else. If you say so.
Caralho, agora deu uma pesada, né?
All set.
Lá, delegacia.
My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
Tá, peraí, deixa
Well,
eu só...
Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day.
Morning,
Wizard was
Sheriff.
always...
Looks like you have some guests.
Caraca, pior que o meu fone headset é novo.
Yeah,
E ele é
real
bem
important
apertado,
guests.
tá doendo meu ouvido já.
Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Agora deu. Tinha apertado, não tinha funcionado.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Tá aqui. Outra lancheira, quem deixou aqui. É melhor ficar de olho. Procurar outras. Área.
I'll be right with you, sir.
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money.
Tá, e eu coloquei pra onde?
It doesn't budge.
Oxi. Cadê o pessoal?
No speeding happening here, I see.
Sir, some patience,
Mapa da
please.
delegacia.
Agent?
Ô meu filho, cadê vocês? Aqui.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
É aqui? Não.
Okay. Let's take a look at outpatient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up.
Não faz sentido.
This looks like text.
Parecem
A tattoo?
palavras.
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Aqui. Não
Writing.
Escrito.
How'd they manage that?
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us. Oh. That's not right. Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Tá. O corpo foi preparado, pronto para ser examinado. Há algo a descobrir no corpo. Causa do inchaço desconhecida. Tatuagem estranha na pele e no coração. Uma página colocada na cavidade torácica. Causa da morte. Traumatismo no tórax e claramente a causa da morte. Algo foi inserido.
Same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Oxi, carai.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Eita porra!
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
Você me paga. Eita, pô, já vai começar assim?
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Tente ficar na luz para os inimigos não detectarem você. Oi.
He can't see me in the light.
Refúgios vão restaurar parte da sua saúde. Se você sair ou atacar de um refúgio durante um combate, ele ficará indisponível no momento.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Morri. Ai. Eu nem sei o que eu tenho que fazer aqui, mano. Ah, aí é foda, nem sabia o que tinha que fazer. Não é assim que acontece na história. Quando o inimigo for muito forte, procure refúgio. A luz curativa não deixa... Tá, eu tenho que ficar na luz, mas e depois? Ah, sério, jogo? Não precisava voltar tanto assim.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Go! Vanished.
Fim do capítulo. Caraca, o primeiro capítulo já veio que... Você fala, carai. Tá, vai acontecer alguma coisa ou eu posso apertar continue? Ah, tem uma músicazinha. Ah, eu não entendi meio que a lógica do porquê da música. Então vamos pular. Tá, tem gente em casa.
But he still got up.
Do convite.
The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
There's one of the pages.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Tá ditando as coisas. Tá, o bolinha que aciona a lanterna.
Must be locked from the other side.
Tá, tem nada.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve. We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Tá.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
Caixa de aceita.
I need to know more about the code of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Tá, seita da árvore. Meta da seita. Que tipo de seita? Quem está envolvido?
No. Think, Saga.
Tá, então. Para ter aceita, precisamos entendê-la sobre ideologia, sua ideologia, seu objetivo, seus membros. Que tipo de seita? Símbolo da seita. Um colar da seita com símbolos de triângulos. Tá, mentalidade da seita. Usam máscara de cervo. Quantidade de suprimentos disposto numa mesa. Meta. Evite de homicídio da seita se tornou um monstro. A seita está realizando rituais para criar monstro. Porque a seita... O que é? Ritual da seita e o que é? Vítima, coberta de escrita, página, parte da escrita do ritual. Parece que Nightfall voltou para Grand Lake e ele é um possuído. Tá a mensagem. Saga enfrenta Nightfall com a luz. Saga consegue, Nightfall persegue.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay? Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man. That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's hurt. Look at this. How could you, man?
They're a fine pair.
Good day. My client has been...
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous.
Are you gonna let
We
me
need to
speak
be
them or
prepared
not?
in case things escalate more than they already have.
Someone will be right.
Can you call it in, Casey?
Smart choice, Anderson.
Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
But it's our best lead.
Acho que eu tenho que voltar pro carro.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beat.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Haha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
O coração.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case. I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted areas.
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater, Saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland, Ulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
Well, I need to get back to it.
Tá, eu vou ver porque eu sou curioso.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey. A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages.
Escurecidas. Ouça aqui
Something
agora.
didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
Encontramos onde falam e depois sobre esse negócio de ritual.
Monsters, overlaps, rituals. What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around. learn what this ritual is. After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else.
Tá, vamos ver se ele tá onde eu imagino.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Ah, tá, a bicha vai entrar numa floresta dessa sozinha. Cadê o cara? Essa é a fodona. À noite na floresta dessa. Começou a chover do nada. Eita porra, macabro, hein? Música de suspense.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here?
Tá porra, que susto do caralho.
The presence.
Toma no cu.
Nightingale isn't far.
Vai dar uma brisão aí. Porra. Gelei agora. Caralho, você tá conseguindo fazer um telãozinho da hora aqui. É louco, eu voltei em som. Não é mistério nenhum de fato de o nome se inspirar no formato de caldeirão. Tudo existem muitas histórias misteriosas sobre o lago, de que seria uma passagem obscura para o submundo, ou de que teria sido a caldeirão de uma bruxa.
What is that? Seems like it's reacting. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Tá. E aí? Encontre a Witch Hunter, a casa da bruxa, ou casa, sei lá. É aqui, ó.
This is the witch's hut.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
This fuse is busted.
Deixar um fusível.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
Garra e café. Descubra a sala de descanso. Tá, aqui é minha sala de descanso, onde eu salvo o jogo. Fazer um salvamento manual. Só isso?
Another page.
Outra página.
Making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Entendi, foi nada. Interprete o significado da palavra.
Figured all this out already. So this goes here, and that goes there. The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual. Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now? To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign.
Tá, já não tô entendendo nada. Qual é o ritual? Dar o coração para a bruxa, recitar as palavras, a bruxa, a placa de mente, cadê o coração, palavras elegíveis. O coração de falta desapareceu do necrotério na mesma hora que ele. Como eu vou encontrá-lo? Parece que aquela palavra tatuada no coração fazem parte do ritual. Palavra do coração.
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting. I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold, like a doorway, leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's ladle? I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
Não tô entendendo porra nenhuma.
I need to check the general store for the heart. Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you
Tá,
get
o
lost?
mercado é lá
I've only
naquele...
been lost once in my life,
Que acho que é onde vai aparecer o
The
inimigo.
years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
Já veio o barulho de lá, já. Ah, porra, meu filho da puta. Ai, daí, doido. Ai, caralho, agora fodeu. Ativar a intensificação da lanterna para queimar a escuridão em torno dos inimigos. Corre pra fora. Toma, só foi uma.
A cultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
Use o curativo para se curar. Pra que também? Ganhei um troféu na hora que eu dei um tiro nele.
The text on the heart is clearer now.
A onda quebrou do outro lado do espelho.
I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream. And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
Ficando maior. Aumente o tamanho do inventário. Tenta a sorte no balcão. O ficando maior que eu falei foi do troféu que eu peguei. Que é o inventário. Aumentando o inventário. Tá, tenta sorte no balcão. Cadê o balcão? Ah, não agacha não. Ah. 705, 703, 717, 723. Não esquece, atualizar o código. Volta antes. 5, 13, 17, 23, 39, 45. Leitura de mão é... Tá, e agora? 705 foi, o 13, o 17, o 23, update. Então 5 são 8. Com 4. Com 6. Eu não entendi essa lógica. 13, 17. 23, 39. R$ 739. Boa, agora vem. Manda ver. Troféu. Encontra a espingarda de cano cerrado. Inventário. Espaço rápido para cima. Espaço rápido para baixo. Tá, tem que fazer o que aqui? Realiza o ritual.
Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst
Tá,
sense
vamos
of
lá fazer o
direction.
ritual. Deve enfrentar aquele
Any city
bicho
in
de novo.
America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay, okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle.
Vai pra cá. Pra cá.
This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting.
Oxi. Vai pra cá mesmo. Nossa, ela virou sozinha aqui e falei pronto. Vai aparecer uma coisa ali. Não, salvamento automático aqui. Será que eu morra, né? E onde eu vou fazer esse ritual? Ah, é lá na árvore, eu acho. Ou não? Cadê? Realize o ritual para abrir a ela. Não. Tá na água lá. Eita porra. Como desvia? Pera aí, viado. Ah, eu tô aprendendo aqui ainda os botões. Morri. Eita porra. Cadê? Primeira morte. Ó, tô aprendendo aqui os comandos ainda, cara. Pera aí. Boca a bateria da coisa ali que carregou, não tem. Calma aí, viado.
Fucking monsters.
Monstro de merda. Não se esqueça de usar o refúgio para se esconder de inimigos e se curar durante combates. Minha munição foi embora tudo. Não é aqui não? É aqui mesmo.
There's the sign with the witch.
Placa da bruxa.
Crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
Eita porra. Doidona, né?
Casey, I think I'm in the overlap.
Nightingale.
Are you still on your way? Casey! Casey, do you read me?
Eu vou derrotar ele agora.
Logan! Where are you? What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things. What was that? Wait. Did I get turned around? No, this is right. This place is looping. Like a nightmare.
Ali. Vamos explorar antes. Nightfall entra no lado.
Need to find Nightingale.
Nightfall não, Nightingale, né? Cara, pra que esses jumpscare, né? Eu posso assustar mesmo.
He's here. Nightingale.
Vamos lá.
Who is that? It's like they're coming in over a bad signal.
onde essa mulher tá indo, mano? Cara, agora ela conseguir voltar. Eu desviei, filha da puta. Eu desviei, porra. Dificuldade da porra. Ah, ela é só um tiro de 12 no meio da cara, velho. Ô, filha da puta. Eu já morri de novo. Aí é foda, mano. Sai daí, viado. Ah, mano, eu não sei o momento certo de desviar essa porra. Tá mais difícil do que o primeiro. Foda que desviar, pô, lugar curto da porra, a câmera tá muito próxima. E mó lugar pequeno da porra.
No!
Entendi, foi nada, só corri. Oi! Sai daí, doida. Eita porra. Oi! Corre! Sai daí, pô! Caralho, jogo desesperado da porra, mano. Ai, sai correndo. filha da puta, mano. Que jogo difícil da porra, mano. Mas no cu. Essas armas não fazem nem efeito no bicho aqui. Aí é sacanagem voltar tudo, né, mano? Ah, sai daqui, viado. Isso teleporta pra cima de mim, é capaz de saber.
Get away!
Que mentira do caralho. Vai, doido. Apertar os bichos nesse lugar apertado é foda. Cadê aquela caixa de suprimento que eu tinha achado? Ô porra, absurdo do caralho. Antes de correr do bicho, ainda tem que ficar levando essas coisas. Sai, doido. Calma aí, viado. Não. Vou morrer. Ah, mano, tô achando muito difícil, mano. Esse jogo aqui, mano, você é louco. Olha isso, sem saída agora. Cadê o caminho que eu tava seguindo, mano? Não consigo mais sair daqui não? E não, tem que enfrentar ele aqui agora. Ah, mano, pelo amor de Deus, tá foda. Se for todas as lutas de boss assim, vai ser complicado, mano. É difícil, mano. Você não enxerga porra nenhuma, é muito poluído o mapa, a câmera é muito próxima do personagem. Na moral, não tô gostando muito dessa pegada não, mano.
Oh shit!
Doido. Dificuldade da porra. Ah, vou descarregar tudo em você. Todas. Azar pra atrapalhar. Ah, pro inferno. Ah, não vou economizar a bala não. Homem da lei, troféu.
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
I had to escape. In danger. The Dark Presence.
Danger. Thanks. Got it.
Hey!
Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! It got out with my face! Scratch!
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The Dark Presence. We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13.
Tem Fim do capítulo. Da hora, que nem eu falei, eu só não gostei muito da... isso aqui fica direto. Eu só não gostei muito da questão da luta, porque a câmera é muito próxima, né? E essa parte mesmo foi bem poluída por causa das árvores, dos matos, então sem enxergar ali tava complicado. Tá, sempre tem isso? Pular. Na justa posição, troféu.
All of a sudden the radio stopped working and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest. Is this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
Opção na investigar a área que estava lagada.
Am I still... Is this the dark place?
Should look around. With the flooding gone, could be further clues out there. The flooding disappeared very suddenly. I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap. To Nightingale.
Tá, investigar o quê?
But you should know these woods aren't the safest.
Yeah. It's getting dark. You have a flashlight? It's not safe without light.
I have a light and a gun. You can relax, Wake.
Pages. If you see pages of writing anywhere, you must take them and keep them safe. Our lives can depend on them.
A locked box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on
Da
it?
seita da árvore, né?
Notes and ammo. Looks like they're tools of the trade. The cult doesn't see their victims as people.
Lembre-se, eles se parecem conosco, mas não são como nós. São como animais, e nossa função é caçá-los e estripá-los. Nem sei o que a gente tem que ir. Ah, que eu tô voltando pro bagulho. Aqui, opcional. Investigue a área que estava alagada antes. Não queria, mas investiguei, não achou nada. Tá, mais uma página. São essas áreas aqui, mas só tinha isso. Dá pra passar pra lá.
Yup. Already got the answers to these.
Caralho, eu já parei de passar dessas coisas.
Nightingale goes missing for 13 years, shows up murdered, and then turns into a monster. After I stop Nightingale, a rider who's also been missing for 13 years turns up. What's the connection? What kind of case is this?
Bugou minha lanterna. Ah não, tá acesa, mas não dá pra ver direito. Eu quero saber o que é pra investigar aqui, que até agora eu não sei. Já rodei isso aqui tudo. Oxi, carai, que porra de missão opcional é essa? Ah, vou deixar essa coisa opcional pra lá. Investigando que não acontece porra nenhuma. Ah, foda-se. Vou seguir. Vambora. Procura, não tem nada aqui? Que não passa por causa de uns troncozinhos, velho. Ah, não sabe levantar a mão. O pé. Vamos seguir o caminho aqui. Foda-se. Tá, que susto da porra, bicho rápido do caralho. Acabou minha munição, mano. Ainda bem que ele errou, mano.
Even the animals are turning into monsters.
Era full Deus. Chave do quê? Caixa da Ribeira. Gente, que essa porra dessa caixa? Ribeira. Sei lá. Sei lá.
There's something written here. A poem? Or a riddle? A little clothespin doll. Perfect weird souvenir for Logan. Reminds me of the nursery rhymes I read to Logan when she was little.
Um passo para iluminar. Um pássaro. para iluminar, 2 para luz, 2 para escurecer, 3 pássaros para lutar, 4 para se debater, 5 pássaros para ferimentos, 6 para sofrimento, 7 para o fim, qualquer que seja o intento. Entendi porra nenhuma.
Doesn't make sense.
Não faz sentido.
That's not right.
Tá, tem que pegar mais algumas coisas. Tá, não dá pra abrir. Porra! Apesar de munição e nem dá pra abrir. Nem sei o que eu tenho que fazer, mas tô seguindo. Deixa eu ficar até com essa arma. Essa mulher é doidona, mano.
Rest easy, buddy.
Ai, tá bom, pode. Graças a Deus. Eu vim daqui. Ah, só loucura. Vamos subir, né? Fazer o quê? Mulher doida. Eita, pô, esse servozinho aqui de costa. Investigação, investigar os efeitos de alteração da realidade descoberta da ficção, a arte, fonte, manifesto, resultado, metodologia. um buraco do lobo, tô com 3. Acho que são mais do que... Só. Sei lá, vamos lá. Senha. Vou lá saber de senha. Atualização sobre experimento. Eu estou mandando a prometida atualização sobre os primeiros experimentos do projeto. Se forem estátuas de animais de plástico, ursinho de pelúcias, carrinho de bonecos, levando a natureza, incógnita dos itens são negativos. Vou continuar testando. Sei lá. Que loucura tá acontecendo aqui. Bora.
Another one of those rhymes.
De casa saiu a brava, figura heróica para corrigir a injustiça. Veio o lobo da mata com fome e ganância tamanha que comeu o que achou na casa desocupada. A figura heróica voltou e descobriu que tinha perdido sua coisa mais amada. Tô entendendo nada. Tô perdido esse bagulho aqui.
Creepy dolls, mysterious rhymes. No weirder than anything else going on, I guess. Doesn't look right.
Ah, sei o que tem que fazer. Bonecos estranhos.
That's it. keep trying. The FBC is definitely playing with things they don't fully understand. And that always goes well.
Tá, o que é isso? Quem fez? O DFC criou as cantigas, pesquisa para ver se cantigas de roda têm poder de afetar o futuro estranho. Achei uma cantiga estranha numa folha de papel com desenho de criança. Arquivo de DFC sobre efeitos da alteração da realidade pelas cantigas de roda. E-mail de autor das cantigas, né? Pesquisa para quem está financiando essa pessoa. Tá, e aí, o resto? Que deu?
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
É óbvio que você vai conseguir, senão você não seria figura heróica. Tá, continua. Filho da puta. Tava na munição, fodeu. Filho da puta fugiu. Botou, filho da puta. -2 +2 +3.
The cult cult is leaving supplies around for themselves.
Pedra, pedra, árvore. Ficou claro? Tá, pedra, pedra, árvore. Mais 2, mais 3 e menos 2. Vamos ver se é aquela lá. Menos 2. Agora eu não entendi o menos. Agora, ó, pedra, pedra, árvore. Aqui, tem uma pedra, tá escrito menos 2. Aí, cadê ela? Aqui, ó. Menos 2. Mais 3. E ali mais 2. 6. Entendi, foi nada. 2 mais 6. Não entendi. 6 mais 2, 8. 3 mais 3, 6. Três mais 3, 6. É, tá faltando algum número dali. Ai, bosta. Tem uma raiva de não descer em alguns lugares besta. Ah, 7 menos 2. Sete menos 2, 5. Pronto. Você é alguém de nós, ou alguém deles. Tá.
There's another lunchbox.
Eu olhei para as ondulações da água, o lugar onde eu estava assim. Muita coisa para ler.
I'm never gonna get used to this.
Tá, e até agora nem sei o que eu tenho que fazer. Eu vou lá no descanso. Aqui. Oxi. Não tem como eu não descanso, não? Sei lá.
We've reached the car, Anderson. How's it going down there?
I think I'm done here. I'll meet you at the parking lot.
Ah, completei pelo menos.
Another one of those lunch boxes.
Meu pai dizia que quando as coisas ficam árduas, os árduos seguem em frente. Não sei bem para onde os árduos seguem. Ela é meio estranho que pra ela, tipo assim, tá tudo normal, né? Não tem nada demais, tá preocupação zero. Vou explorar aqui. Não dá.
I need to find my way back.
É sinal que eu vou voltar pra cá aí nessa porra. É fechado aqui, se eu não me engano. Olha aqui, ó. É o carro.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Imaginei. Vou pro carro, já completei a missão mesmo.
Ready to go?
Mr. Wake, we're taking you back to our field office in Bright Falls. You can freshen up there, and then we'll talk properly.
Hey, Mom. Before you say anything, I'm totally fine. Don't freak out. Dad shouldn't have even texted you.
Logan? No one texted me. What's going on?
I'm totally fine. I slipped, that's all. God, it's not the end of the world.
Put your father on the phone.
Okay. Dad, it's Mom.
Don't worry, hon. Logan slipped in the shower and bumped her head. She has a slight concussion, but I'm keeping an eye on her. Lucky I heard her fall. She could have drowned.
Jesus, David. Why didn't you call?
I tried. It didn't go through. She's fine, really. But what about you? You sound stressed.
No, it's, just weird case, that's all.
Well, if you need a hint, my years of board game victories tell me Colonel Mustard did it.
I'll keep an eye out for him. Love you, Dave.
Love you too, honey. Want to say bye to Logan?
Just tell her I love her. Bye for now. Is there anyone you'd like us to reach out to, Mr. Wake? You've been gone a long time.
No. They'd be in danger. It'll come for me.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Robert Nightingale. Do you know him? You were both here in 2010.
The Dark Presence got him back then. That's the last time I saw him. 13 years. Fuck me.
Tell us about the pages. You had what looks like a title page with you. Return. Is this the name of the story on these pages? The writer's name has been scratched out pretty violently, but your name can still be made out underneath.
Scratched out. Yeah. Scratch.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember. It's a crazy jumble, like
like a nightmare. It doesn't make sense. I remember.
Tarde da noite.
Fuck. Was I on a talk show tonight? Waking up in places with no memory of how I'd gotten there. It was out of control. I didn't need another mugshot in the fucking tabloids. Had I already done the show?
Oh, man. It is so good to see you, Alan. This must be an exciting time for you. Tell me, does it ever get old?
Sorry, does what get old?
Publishing a new book. Are you okay there, my friend? You look like you've been cooped up in the writer's room for a few too many years.
This is exactly how I feel.
You know, I've waited so long to get my hands on the sequel to Departure. You left us on quite the cliffhanger. We've all been dying to know what "it's not a lake, it's an ocean" really means.
You and me both.
Well, our wait is over. Your new book, Initiation, hits the shelves tomorrow.
What?
That's exactly what every reader will be asking. This book is mind-bending. It's so cerebral. I mean, how would you describe it? An auto-fictional thought experiment? A horror story? A postmodern detective story?
Wait. This isn't right. I haven't written anything.
He's so humble.
Okay, you got me. Good prank, very funny. But yeah, sad to say, I've not written this. I'd remember if I'd written a book, right?
Or maybe it was written by your evil double. Well played, man! That is spot on! Playing the role here. Pretending the world of the book overlaps our own. That's very meta indeed. You see, Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he has written. The book is set in New York, but it might not be New York at all. He is tormented by his dark doppelganger and guided by visions of a fictional detective he has written. That's right, Alex Casey is in this book as well.
I guess we'll just keep doing this the whole show. The joke's on me.
But isn't that what you sign up for with autofiction? No, but seriously, I found the structure of the reality you build in the book fascinating. It reminded me of The Matrix. I mean, the writer is physically in his writer's room, trapped there, and he projects himself out to this dark dream of New York through the story he is writing. Like astral projection. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Go on. I should be taking notes here. This is great stuff.
Notes to that other Alan Wake in that room writing this as we speak? Are we all in your story, Alan? Wow. No, I wish you every success with your new book, Alan. I hope it's as successful as your best-selling Alex Casey series. Initiation hits the shelves tomorrow. After this, I'm sure we'll all be eagerly awaiting the culmination of this hero's journey trilogy of yours. A book called Return, perhaps. Yeah, thank you for one of the strangest interviews of my entire career, Alan. All this talk of meta-narratives. I'm expecting to disappear once this scene ends.
Hello? I'm losing it. Something's not right here. I needed to get home. To Alice. What the hell was that interview? Some kind of joke? Initiation? I never wrote a book called Initiation. This felt like a bad dream. Could make a good horror story. I was a mess. I'd never heard of this talk show or Mr. Door before. None of it felt right. Was I losing my mind?
Hey! I think I've been locked in! Anybody?
Fuck. Now I have to find the code myself. Great. Old Gods of Asgard. That name sounded familiar. There was something here. A broken transmission I couldn't quite make out. What was that? A message? Impossible to say. There was something in the studio with me. I had to get out.
This is the ritual to reach war.
Waking up from the nightmare, I felt like a drowning man gasping for air. This place felt familiar. A ghost of a memory surfaced, about riding here for countless days. I couldn't leave. This wasn't the way out. A plot board for mapping out a story. On the index cards, the nightmare that just happened to me. A summary of the story so far. but other notes as well. Warnings. I had written them. I couldn't remember what it all meant. The name Scratch filled me with dread. I could trust these words. I had to act on them. You must write to escape. I didn't remember much, but I knew my thoughts and ideas could manifest as reality in this dark place. I'd use my writing to project myself out of this room, like a deep sea diver to go deeper and explore the depths of this prison for a way out. This room was my boat. Writing was my lifeline. I would start again at the talk show.
Thank you. Oh, you're too kind. Welcome back. We have a great show for you here tonight. A real treat for all you Alex Casey fans out there. Alex Casey himself is here tonight. That's right. Sam Lake, ladies and gentlemen. The actor who has given his face to the famous detective in the film series. And of course, we have Alan Wake here. The best-selling writer, the books, the films are based on. Let's do this! Welcome back to the show. So, Alan, as the creator of the character, how do you feel about this?
Sorry, what?
I know it can be an awkward question with the man sitting right next to you, but I mean, how do you feel about him in the role of Casey? Does he look the part to you?
He looks exactly like I always imagined Casey to be. It's uncanny.
Thank you. That means so much to me. I'm a huge fan of your books.
So, what's the problem, Alan? Because on more than one occasion, you voiced your reservations about the adaptations.
It's not that. They're their own thing. They've gone with choices that are different from mine. I feel protective about my stories, and these adaptations... I don't know. I guess I just wish I could have been more involved in making them.
Well, in that case, you won't have seen this either. We have a clip from the new film, Murder Case Casey. Should we roll it, or do you want to say something first, Sam?
Nah, just roll it.
This city was an old scar that refused to heal. The rain made it fester. It needed the sun, but there was only the night. I was tired. Insomnia covered me like a plastic film. I was watching the world through a rain-slick window, my own reflection haunting the view. I was trying to track down a missing writer. My only clue was a table lamp, shaped like an angel. The only thing to shed light on this sordid mystery.
That's great! Murder Case Casey! Great job, Sam. Very exciting and very meta. I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Wait, stop. What was that about a writer? About a lamp?
Esse jogo é charapão de nada. Oxi. Oxi. Tô entendendo mais nada. Cinco, 65.
Hello?
Ah, Lorraine! There you are, Tom. Oh, not so much evil that not a bit of good
Cara, parece do
as well.
Control.
Not one without the other. Good to see you.
Hey, I can't seem to find my way out of here. Can you point me to the exit?
No totta helvetissä. Of course, Tom. The work will instruct its maker. I was gonna get something from the basement for you, but you can get it yourself now. The more cooks, the worse the soup.
What do you want me to get from the basement? And my name's Alan, not Tom.
Ja, mutta katoppa, a man, but a man with a tool makes two, Tom. Eikö niin? And a man with a tool can build his own exit. It's in a shoebox, in the basement where you left it. Safe as in the Lord's purse. Here's the key.
Have we met before? Are you trapped in the dark place too?
You remember Ahti, the janitor. You can't be lost if you don't worry about where you are headed. So don't worry, Tom. The sun will shine even into a heap of twigs. Just remember to turn on the lights. It won't take long when you get to work.
I've been trying to find a way to escape the dark place. Any suggestions?
He who mouths about his troubles is the prisoner of his troubles. It's not easy to get out. But don't you worry, Tom. The home is still there where the heart is. I often think about it when I mop the floor and look into the puddle. Water is the memory of the world. Water finds its way.
The janitor was a bit out there, but still a friendly face. I had to trust the basement would get me out of here.
Não sei se tá salvando automático. Tá, eu tenho que ir. Depósito ou porão? Porão, acho. Já tô perdido. Pô, escuridão do caralho, não tem uma lanterna nessa merda. Ô caralho, eu tenho que ir aonde? Acho que estou no porão. Como eu acesso o porão, eu não sei. Acho que é lá no faxineiro.
An old lamp in a shoebox. Was this what the janitor had left for me?
Ah, é o itemzinho que ele usa.
The lamp felt significant. A tool for bringing light to the darkness. I felt a magnetic pull between the lamp and the light overhead.
Use a lâmpada de anjo para mover as luzes e criar um caminho adiante.
Whoa! When the light jumped into my lamp, the whole room changed. Like something in a dream. Opening a way forward, the lamp was humming. The bulb glowed. It held the light now. I felt another surge from the lamp. The glow in the lamp went out, shifting the light in the room. The light carved out something new from the darkness.
Entendi, foi nada. Tô entendendo, é porra nenhuma isso aqui. Sem carga, como eu carrego? Tô entendendo é nada. E aí, mano?
Place wants to drown me. I'm losing myself. I have to fight it. I have to remember. The clicker. The light switch. I lost it. But I have the lamp now. The lamp the switch was cut from. This place is a nightmare. Not real, and yet more real than anything. The danger and the horror real. It feeds off my mind. Twisting whatever it takes into psychotic reality. I'm trapped here. I write to escape. I've tried this many times, written countless stories, forgotten how many. I keep failing, but I must keep trying. I use the story to dive deeper. Every word I write is a step forward on this spiral in the darkness. I dive to the body to find the answer, the map, and the key, and the compass. It's combined to form a door leading out. But how do you open a door that's not a door? At the bottom of an ocean, that's not an ocean. And a lake, that's not a lake.
Bom, deixa eu deitar.